Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're talking about keys to follow for a lifelong happy marriage today. I'm your host, board certified sexologist, Dr. Diane, and I want to talk to you about a problem and a solution here as far as happy marriage or happy long-term relationship. One of the biggest problems I see is there's this discrepancy from the value people place on their marriage or on their relationship and the amount of time and care that gets put into it. So I'm going to give you an exercise. This is a really cool exercise. So go home when you have time, or if you're at home and you have time right now, go ahead and do it now. And basically write out what you value in life and prioritize it. Meaning like top to bottom, your number one, who or what I value most in life, whether that is, your relationship, your children, your career, your animals, yourself, like top priority or top value of what you value most in life, who, what, etc. And so once you make your list and rank them, then the next thing to do is make a pie chart. So make a circle and divide it into about 24 slivers. And write in these slivers how much time you spend per day on average and what you spend. So maybe, 7 to 9 hours are going to be sleep. Perhaps 8 hours are work. That's standard. But whatever it is as far as how much time you put into these things, write this out in a pie chart. And then go and compare your pie chart to your value list. And what you're looking for is, okay, well, if something is top value in your life, how much time are you putting into it? How much care are you putting into it based upon the other things in life? And then the next thing you want to do is if there is a huge discrepancy from, say, like, wow, my relationship is like one of the things I value the most, and you look at your pie chart and you're like, wow, how much time and care do I actually put into that on an average day? Sometimes you might find that it is barely even on the pie chart at all. And so the idea of this is knowledge is power. Data helps us make informed decisions. So when you do an exercise like this, then what you're looking for is, does the care that I feel in my heart for what's most valuable to me match the care that I'm actually doing and taking actions in my life around my decisions? And if it does not, you have some information, you have something that needs to change. And you might come back and say like, wow, well, I don't have time for this. What do you expect me to do? And that's a really important self exercise to do, or, to look at and reflect on honestly around if this thing you're saying is the most valuable thing for you in your life, and you are not caring for it. Is this thing that you value so much going to be able to be there and be thriving in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years? So then of course, the next obvious thing is to start to rework and say, what can I actually begin to change in my life? Even if it starts as small steps, what can I actually change in my life to actually help this shift so that what I care about in my life is actually getting more time, is actually, maybe it's not, it's like, well, what we care about most of our life, say if it's our relationship, well, it's probably not going to overwhelmingly get better than, say, the fact that we need to sleep 7 to 9 hours a day, right? So it's not always going to be, hey, I care about this the most, and the pie chart is going to represent it the strongest because we do have other things like sleep. But what you're looking for is like, wow, yes, I care about this thing the most. And this thing that I care about the most is having a good representation in my life to care for it. That's what we want to really consider in this. And that's one of the keys to keeping a long-term relationship healthy, is making sure, hey, whatever we value the most in life is actually represented in our action steps of how we're showing care and value on a day-to-day basis. So I hope this helps. If you want more information like this on how to keep long-term relationships healthy, happy, and your sex and intimate life thriving, please do subscribe. Ciao for now.